Today I promise you that in this video I will tell about rulers of Mouryan period, economy of Mouryan period, society of Mouryan period, and culture and social administration of Mouryan period. And I am sure you will learn a lot of things. So let's start. In the ruler, the famous ruler of Mouryan period is Ashoka, and there are so many rulers like Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara, but Ashoka is great. The first of all we study about Chandragupta Maurya, then we study about Ashoka the Great. The main point is Ashoka the Great. The first ruler is Mouryan. The first ruler of Mouryan period is Chandragupta Maurya, and the birth of Chandragupta Maurya is not declared. By some historians say that he was a Buddhist, and someone say that he was a Brahmin. In that time there are mainly three religions: Buddhism, Jainism, and Brahmanism. So every religion take some undue advantage of that. So we can say that the birth of Chandragupta Maurya is not declared, but according to Brahminical literature, they say that Chandragupta Maurya was a lower caste, and according to Buddhist literature, Chandragupta Maurya was a Buddhist, and according to Jainism literature, Chandragupta Maurya was Kshatriya. There are more evidence, but there is no declared which was the main and most important birth. But in 9th century AD, a book Visakha Datta, a book Mudra Rakshas written by Visakha Datta tells about all these things: Brahminical literature, Buddhist literature, and Jainism literature. All the things say, look, in history, the most important thing is evidence. Without evidence, we cannot say anything about any ruler, any economic period of economy, society, culture. Without evidence, there are nothing we can say. And all about I say, and the main evidence was Mudra Rakshas, and the writer of this book is Visakha Datta. And that time there are it is a great guru, Acharya Vishnugupta Chanakya, and I initiate a story and listen very carefully. There are two boys. One is Chandragupta Maurya and second is Malaketu. Both are prepared, both are warrior, both are courageous, both are enthusiastic, both are daring. All the quality of a king they have. And in the last, when Mouryan period came into empire, so who will become a king, that will not decide. Then Acharya Chanakya think and said to Malaketu कि take it माला and उसको जैसे कि एक माला लिया आचार्य चाणक्य ने और मलकेतु और चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य दोनों को पहना दिया. एक दिन दोनों लोग सोए थे तो उन्होंने मलकेतु को बुलाया और कहा कि जाओ माला निकाल कर लाओ. माला गले की नाप की थी और उन्होंने कहा कि अगर शर्त ये है माला टूटे नहीं और लड़का जागे नहीं. मलकेतु जाता है, माला गले की नाप की थी, अगर माला टूट जाता लड़का जाग जाता, अगर लड़का जागता माला टूट जाता. यानी कि शर्त कहीं से पूरी होती हुई दिखाई दे नहीं रही थी। वो घर आ गया। फिर कुछ दिन हुआ, चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य ने बुलाया, मलय केतु सोया हुआ था, एंड से गो आउट एंड टेक आउट माला। और चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य जाता है, मलय केतु को बहुत ध्यान से ट्रीटमेंट देखता है और तलवार निकालता है और मलय केतु का गर्दन काट देता है और माला लेकर चला आता है और कहता है गुरु जी इसके अलावा कोई ऑप्शन था नहीं। देन चाणक्य डिसाइड दिस मेन पर्सन टू बिकम अ किंग because Malaketu is emotional and Chandragupta Maurya was not emotional, and a ruler cannot be emotional because there are many incidents happen in empire, and if king will be emotional, the empire will not survive long time. Kingship, no kingship. There are no kingship in king. All about thing is depend upon religion. Everything is depend on religion and interest. Wherever king find interest, they go out. So we can say that do not become emotional in life. And so we will talk about Chandragupta Maurya. So first thing is, some historians say that possibly he occupied and created all India empire. The first king who created all India into an empire is Chandragupta Maurya. According to Plutarch, a 6 lakh army occupied the whole India, and according to Justin, all control in hand. This is first point. Possibly he occupied and created all India empire. And the second main thing is treaty of 303 BC. In that time, the Macedonian king Alexander the Great, when Alexander invaded India become Alexander invasion become profitable for India. Why? When Alexander invaded India, and Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya defeated Alexander, and from where Alexander go out and for Macedonia. But when Chandragupta Maurya defeated Alexander the Great, then in northern India there are a political vacuum in northwestern India. In this time, the area was Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and that state which center was Afghanistan, Pakistan. So in that area there was a political vacuum. Then Chandragupta Maurya united all northwestern India, and then came out Pataliputra, and the most unpopular leader of Nanda Vansha is Ghanananda, and he take profit from for unpopularity of Ghanananda, and he create all army and soldier, and then come out Pataliputra and kill the Ghanananda and create a great empire, the Mouryan Empire. According to historian, the Mouryan territory is from Jhelum to Pataliputra. India was passing through a political turmoil as Nanda dynasty was parted, and a new ruler with obscure origin has come into power, the successor. So we can say that these are some main work of Chandragupta Maurya. And listen, the main right hand of Alexander the Great is Seleucid Nicator. When Alexander the Great go out Macedonia, Seleucus Nicator has a dream to occupy India and to rule the India, but he cannot do. And after some time there was a war between Chandragupta Maurya and Seleucus Nicator. In that war, Seleucus Nicator defeated because all India state are united, and most powerful thing is unification. And when Seleucus Nicator defeated, there are four state he took in this treaty. In the treaty, there are four states he find: Kabul, Kandahar, Makarand, and Herat. These are four states which he find and make his territory. These are second point, main point, and the third main point is a sound administration order. Means in that time, Chandragupta Maurya was a very genius man. He create a sound administration order, and he create a centralization power. He create city. He create judiciary system. He create everything for a prosperous empire. The fourth thing is the central theme of Chandragupta Maurya. Main thing is the central theme of Chandragupta Maurya is that the rule of welfare state. And when a king do welfare, they become great also. Why? How we can say that the rule of Chandragupta Maurya is welfare? So, according to literature, craftsman and artisan have safety and security by the state, not by themselves. So we can say that the king was the king rule was welfare state because he gave safety and security, and all those slaves in that time and slave and workers have protection, and orphans or poor, all the men who are orphan or poor have dependents, and the king care about him. And all the three things say that the king rule of Chandragupta Maurya was a welfare state. And the five most important thing is he respected the natural and foreign policy of India. See, the natural and foreign policy of India is live and let live. We cannot attack our neighbor, because if we attack our neighbor, we cannot survive for more time, because our neighbor was a door to prosperity of us. Means if we attack our neighbor, there was no possibility of developing India as a superpower. So in history time, you can see that there are no ruler who attacked after मतलब जिसने इंडिया के बाहर भी आक्रमण किया हो, एंड करना भी नहीं चाहिए, उसको करने से घाटा ही होगा. So in 5 points we can say that Chandragupta Maurya respected the natural and foreign policy of India. And what is the natural foreign policy? In the north there are state Kashmir, in south Kanyakumari, in northeast, in east Assam, and in west Afghanistan. In the country of China, the state Kashmir occupied Kashmir, and Assam touched Indochina, and Kanyakumari touched Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan touched Punjab. So in 4 areas we can say that we have close to our neighbor, and so we cannot fight with neighbor, because all our neighbor is door of our prosperity. So all things which happen. So the main theory of India natural foreign policy is live and let live, because live and let live policy for ourselves, for country of India, this become profitable for India. And if India turn into live, kill and get killed, then it will not. Anyone who try to kill and get killed, who they are fail in this country. Like as there are four ruler who break the rule, live and let live, and they destroy it. The first ruler is Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq is a dream to occupied whole Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, and he become failure. चार लोग थे जिन्होंने सोचा था कि नहीं नहीं भैया हम आगे भी जाएंगे। उसमें से पहला था मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक, दूसरा था शाहजहाँ, तीसरा औरंगजेब था, चौथा अंग्रेज थे। सब अंग्रेज सब ने तो हमारा पलट दिया पूरा। चार लोग थे जिन्होंने भारत से बाहर जाकर किसी और देश पर आक्रमण किया था। चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य first great ruler in India who respect the natural foreign policy of India as a defeating Seleucus Nicator. He did not try to move ahead. He maintained a good relation with Greek. See, the most important thing for a country is foreign relation. If our foreign relation is good, then our country will be good. So Chandragupta Maurya also decided to maintain a good foreign relation, and according to Indica, the writer of this book is Megasthenes. The sixth point is religious tolerance. Chandragupta Maurya, any ruler in India, will not survive without religious tolerance, because in India there are many religions: Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Jain, Parsi. Many religion, and a king who become religious tolerance, he will survive in this country. And the last period of time, Chandragupta Maurya, he take a shelter of Buddhism, Jainism, and according to method of संलेखना उसकी मृत्यु हो गई। श्रोड़ बेलगुरा नामक स्थान पर उसकी मृत्यु हो गई थी। According to संलेखना, fasting with deep meditation, this is most difficult process of transformation. अगर आप पूछते हैं कि संलेखना क्या होता है, तो उसका मतलब ये होता है कि डीप फास्टिंग विद मेडिटेशन, यानी हम ध्यान भी कर रहे हैं लेकिन कुछ खा पी नहीं रहे हैं। वो सबसे टफेस्ट प्रोसेस होता है ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का। So we can study all about Chandragupta Maurya. These are 6 points. These are 6 basic points of Chandragupta Maurya. And if in India, the main problem of India is population, and the common man is distracted, is disturbed, and is destroyed. Distracted, disturb, and destroy. And any ruler who came, he cannot respect common man, because common man is idiot. And for a student, he should care about his food, because when stomach is empty, your time of focus is increases. So student should be cautious about his food. And the main thing is sweating. If your body is sweating, then you have a strong body and a strong mind. And a sound body and a sound mind create a sound thought process, and a thought process create greatness. So in short type, you can say that Chandragupta Maurya, the first thing is All India Empire. The second thing is Treaty of BC, Treaty of 303 BC, and sound administration and natural foreign policy. These are most important thing for Chandragupta Maurya. And look, If you become useful for anyone, they respect you. Without any usefulness, anyone cannot respect, and without useful, anyone give respect, then the person was caught. After Chandragupta Maurya, after Chandragupta Maurya, the successor is Bindusar. So Bindusar is not a great leader, and Amit Bindusar say that I am a अमित्रो घात, यानी दुश्मनों का नाश करने वाला. He did not do any great thing, but he control on good and territory. उसने सारे जितने भी मौर्य साम्राज्य के क्षेत्र थे उसको संभाला, बस कुछ किया नहीं. The territorial expansion of Bindusar in touched to sea, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. In Bindusar period, India territory is touched Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. So we can say that the territory of India is so big. And if territory was so big, the regional revolt is general. And the third main point is regional revolt started, like a Taxila. In many areas, regional revolt started. And the four most important thing is a good foreign. Bindusar maintained a good foreign relation. When Chandragupta Maurya was a king, he made good relation with Syria. When Bindusar became king, he made a good relation with Antiochus and Domitius, like Ptolemy, Philadelphia, and Dionysius. And the main country was Misra and Syria. He maintained a good foreign relation with that. And when Misra and Syria have a good relation, this became profitable for Indian merchants and traders, because complete smoothness for Indian merchant. And when Indian merchant and traders find complete smoothness, this was main reason to become a peak of second urbanization in that time. The five most important thing is religious tolerance. Bindusar make a religious tolerance, and in last time of his life, he takes shelter of आजीविका संप्रदाय का उसने शेल्टर ले लिया और उसकी मृत्यु हो गई. And according to Bindusar, and when Bindusar was a king, a great man Pingal was is say that a man in the courtier Ashoka who is controller of Takshashila. They say that Ashoka became a great king. So look, do not get demoralized by anyone, given comment anyone. The society is for distracting, and we say whenever you try to do some good thing, the society will come and beat you. The art of handling society is basically talent. Percentage is not talent. The art of handling our society, our parents, our husband, our wife, our children is called main talent, and all of thing is basically foolishness. And then after Bindusar, the king became Ashoka the Great, and the main part of this video is started Ashoka the Great. So who is great? What is the main reason for become greatness? What was the key to become greatness? Look, according to me, if you want to become great, you have to become fruitful. If you have to become fruitful, you have to serve many of them. If you can serve many of them, you will become great. And the other area, you can say that for a man, he take education From education he take learning. From learning he understand thing, and he understand everything. That will be the man become great. So education is for learning, learning is for understanding, and understanding leads to greatness. So you can say that everything is bound by law. Anyone who try to break law, that will not become a great man. In that time, religion the law of design for human being. If you see that what was the main work of religion, so we can say that the religion is a law, is decided for human being, for a good human being. So we will talk about we are talk about understanding. So what is understanding? So if you understand many things, you can become great. But I will give you an example. I will give you an example of that. And the example is, look, in our life, our parent, any children, the parent invested on children, and wife and husband has a dream, and children is liability, friend is burden, and relative is heat wave of summer and winter, and neighbor is punishment by God. All our society is, look, हम लोग सोसाइटी बनती कैसे है? पेरेंट्स से, वाइफ या हस्बैंड से, चिल्ड्रन से, फ्रेंड से, रिलेटिव से, और नाइबर्स यानी पड़ोसियों से. जो इन सबको समझ आता है वो समाज को छोड़कर बाहर निकल जाता है, और जिसने नहीं समझा उसको समाज ने बहुत परेशान किया. एक माता पिता के लिए एक बच्चा इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है. अगर माता पिता देखते हैं कि इन्वेस्टमेंट सही नहीं जा रहा तो उस बच्चे को छोड़ देते हैं, जाओ कमाओ तमाओ. एक वाइफ और हस्बैंड के लिए उसका पत्नी एक ड्रीम होता है. अगर पति या पत्नी देखते हैं कि मेरा ड्रीम पूरा नहीं हो रहा है तो उसको छोड़ देती है. एक बच्चा एक माता पिता के लिए लाइबिलिटी होता है. लाइबिलिटी मतलब जो केवल थैली से मतलब पैसा निकलवाता है, पैसा देता नहीं है. एंड जो एक आम इंसान का दोस्त होता है वो बर्डन होता है, बोझ होता है उसके ऊपर, बस वो कहता नहीं है. एंड हमारे जितने भी संबंधी होते हैं, रिलेटिव, दे आर तरंग होते हैं. सब गर्मी में भूख बहुत गर्म हो जाएंगे, सब ठंडा में खूब ठंडा हो जाएंगे, सब मेन टाइम में बदल जाएंगे सब. एंड सिक्स, जितने भी हमारे पड़ोसी होते हैं, इस पनिशमेंट केवल हमेशा दंड देंगे, कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे. Anyone who understand all of this thing will become great, because our society kills greatness. And if you want to become great, you have to follow the rule of ISD: isolation, sacrifice, and discipline. Without isolation, sacrifice, and discipline, you cannot become great. This formula is my guru given me. So love from everyone. So finally we can say that understanding makes us great, because without understanding we cannot become a great man. So these are things. So I am very glad to listen you, and we will talk about in another video about other thing of Ashoka the Great.